ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody like me. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me.
It's Teofimo Lopez, 11-0, 9 KOs. The best to do it right now in the game is to take over. Shout out to BNboxingNews.
Hey, girls, continue out there welterweight champ of the world. Everybody go follow BNboxingNews.
What's poppin', boxing fans? Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to my dog, Omega Red. Thank you for letting me know my volume wasn't working. Shit. What's going on? I've lost hope. What's going on, man? Why you ain't tell me my volume wasn't working, man? Shit, I'm sitting there doing all this talking, man. And I had no damn mic. Shit. All right. I got you. I got you. I'm back on this mug. Just wanted to give a quick little recap on the Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley fight. I'm not going to be on here long. Let me say this. What a freaking boring-ass fight. Hope that there's no rematch clause, and this was just the last one and done. Hell of a circus. Hell of a fucking circus act. Hell of a freaking circus act. Let me talk about it a little bit. And definitely it was a time punch. I've lost hope. It was definitely a time punch. Thank you very much, Omega Red. Appreciate that, my brother. I was just rattling away, man, just talking, and not reaching anyone. This particular fight, man, I didn't enjoy it. I was actually falling asleep. I mean, these dudes was just clinching. I mean, just throwing punches, punching the air, missing each other. Every now and then they'll do a little landing, but it wasn't nothing of substance. During the fight, Tyron Woodley, I don't know what kind of grappling move he used or what type of move he used. He accidentally hit Jake Paul with an elbow and split his head, had him bleeding profusely. Omega Red said, those fights I call Dancing with the Stars, not real boxing. Nah, I don't know what the fuck are you. It's definitely not real boxing. I mean, Jake Paul, man, he had a nice form. He was actually doing some nice boxing moves in there, but it wasn't landing. There was a lot of clinching. I was just waiting for somebody to, matter of fact, there was a suplex in the fight. Tyron Woodley sure did pick him up and slam him during the fight. So it was a little bit of wrestling in there. And definitely right, I've lost hope. They was both scared of each other. And that's just the problem with this particular fight. I mean, these two dudes were just throwing to the air, and they kept on holding each other, right? Was no real punches of substance, okay? It was a sense of urgency once Jake Paul's head was burst in one of the early rounds. I'm not sure exactly what round it was. Like I said, I was falling asleep on this particular fight. It was just that boring. I was waiting for someone to land some substance, and it wasn't until the 6th round when an overhand right came across Tyron Woodley's fucking head and planked his ass. I mean, he was planked. I mean, I thought the dude was dead at first. I was glad to see him moving. I was glad to see the man moving, bro. I mean, that was a devastating right hand. Nicely timed. And according to Jake Paul, he was trying to get him all night with that same punch. And finally, he was able to get him to come on in. Mega Red said, not gonna lie, if football on, I'm watching that over boxing. The sport is dying. Oh yeah, the sport been dying, bro. I mean, the sport been dying. Nobody wants to fight each other, bro. Everybody does these little Twitter wars and they talk about each other. I mean, the competitors are not gonna fight each other. So yeah, I'm kind of tired of boxing too, bro. I mean, I'm with you on that shit. These dudes don't want to fight each other. They all scared of each other. You know, the only ones that's fighting who they want to fight is the UFC. UFC, if Dana White want to see you fight, you're gonna fight. Boxing, these dudes fight who they want to fight when they want to fight them. By the time they both fight each other, these dudes fight each other. They already aged out, and who wants to see that shit? Who wants to see that shit? But as far as Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley, two, I'm hoping this is the last one between these two guys. Tyron Woodley wanted another opportunity. When given the opportunity, we all seen how it ended. It ended very bad for him. I mean, he ended very bad for him. I ain't want to see him go out like that, but he was counted out right there on the spot. I mean, he was knocked out. I mean, dude knocked his ass out cold-blooded. So no more of him asking for Jake Paul. Jake Paul did give you the opportunity. When given the opportunity, this is how it ended. It ended horrible. Ended with him face down, ass up. This is what the fuck he wanted. He wanted to fight this man. He begged for it. He got it. There you go. Omega Red Star grew up loving boxing over everything. The 80s and 90s was lit. Hell yeah. Them dudes fought each other back then, bro. There's no more of that. That's what you're looking for. Good luck in finding that. These dudes ain't fighting each other. That shit's over with. But Tyron Woodley, man, was given the opportunity. I'm sure he got another payday. Hope he's happy with that. But as far as proving to the world that he was better than Jake Paul, that was not done. The only thing that happened with this particular fight, now he's a damn meme. He gonna be planking all over the world now. They will have him planking all over the world. He got what he's looking for. Omega Red said the sport of boxing is more talk than fighting now. A clown show. Yeah, unfortunately, I gotta agree with you on that. Just like I said, I've lost hope that it will be an empty stadium if it happens again. Yeah, I'm not going to tune into this foolishness. Tyron Woodley need to give up boxing. He need to give up. Definitely he gave up UFC already. This man just sit at your crib, dude. At 40 years old, you don't need all that. You don't need this type of punishment. Dude knocking you out. You're going to have memory loss. You're going to have concussions. He's probably going to be on the concussion protocol now. He's going to have some major issues. You need to go ahead and give it up. Let it go, man. You've done your thing in your time. Right now, it's over. It's over with now. What's your Omega Red, man? Lay it down, brother. You know, do your thing. Shit, I got to get up for work myself, man. Shit, I got to get up for work myself. All we do at the job is COVID shots and freaking COVID tests, dude. So I got to go out there myself. I just wanted to make a quick video or a quick recap in regards to this particular bout. But like I said, it was definitely a boring fight with a lot of miss shots, opportunities, but both fighters being afraid of each other, not wanting to let their hands go. I wanted to see Tyron Woodley let the right hand go, but he wouldn't let it go. At times when he did let it go, he was missing. But needless to say, this is how the fight ended. Jake Paul ended the fight by cursing out Tommy Fury, Nate Diaz, and it was another UFC fighter he called out. But I don't know what's next for him. Like I said, he closed the shop on this one. And this every guy he's fought, he's knocked out. So what's next for him, man? What is next for Jake Paul? Jake Paul is doing his thing. And regardless of what we want to say, this guy looks like he's filling up stadiums or arenas, whatever the fuck that is. He's filling the shit up. He's making his money and knocking dudes out. So as long as that's happening, he's going about it the right way. I just want to see him fight a real opponent because this dude wasn't no real opponent. Tommy Fury wasn't a real opponent. I want to see him step it up a little bit and fight somebody of substance. If he fights somebody of substance, I give him his credit. Right now, he gets no bueno from me, no credit from me. Keep fighting these setups. These guys, he's fighting retired, and they're done with their craft. So, with that being said, it's Nick with BNboxingNews. I appreciate everyone for coming on in and checking me out. I've lost hope. Say, what about Woodley getting Jake in the cage? Come on, dude. That would be a Come on, man. Woodley will crush him at that. That's Woodley's. That's what Woodley does. Jake ain't going in no damn cage. No way. Jake know better than that, bro. His ass to be in an arm bar and mauled immediately. For sure, man. You have a good one, my brother. And with that being said, man, y'all already know what it is, man. I mean, we want to see real fights in boxing. It's enough of this type of bullshit. It's enough of this type of bullshit. And with that being said, peace, and we out of here.